Crypto investors, it is Jerome Powell versus the markets today. This is going to be a massive, massive day for crypto. And in this video, we're going to break down why exactly that is, because so much of what happens in cryptocurrency has to do with what happens with the federal government, what happens with the feds in terms of their decision making on interest rates. We've seen this happen many, many times before. The markets will be volatile today, probably all day long, up and down. It's going to be a trader's paradise. Usually today is a day where you see a lot of volatility. So keep that in mind. But I want to give you guys the breakdown in this video of what we're expecting, what we could see today from Jerome Powell and how it could impact the markets. So what to expect from Powell's speech today as the Fed's two-day policy meeting ends. The Federal Reserve right now across the board is widely expected to keep interest rates unchanged. As its two-day policy meeting concludes today on January 29th, investors are nearly unanimous in anticipating that the Feds will maintain rates within the current 4.25% to 4.5% range, according to market pricing data. So anything out of the ordinary there, basically a move one way or the other would be out of the ordinary, and it could definitely drastically impact the markets. Now, Wall Street Journal today reported that today marks the end of the first Federal Open Market Committee meeting of 2025. And again, Jay Powell will reportedly address the public in a press meeting usually scheduled right in the afternoon there, like 2:30 Eastern. Fed likely to maintain interest rates throughout Q1, Q2 2025. So this is forecasting a little bit into the future, okay? And the expectation here, at least from an opinion poll from financial data research firm FactSet, an overwhelming 9 out of 10 economists are predicting that the central bank will refrain from cutting rates today. The financial market analysts also predict that its next meeting, which is coming up on March 19th, the Feds will push the possibility of an interest rate reduction all the way to May 7th. So these are the expectations right now. Things can change, obviously, as Jerome Powell talks about all the time, right? Data is going to dictate kind of the decision making of the Feds always. But what does this mean for us? What does this mean for the markets? Well, the markets are leaning towards expectations of a rate hold. Investors are focused on Powell's post-meeting remarks. This is really where it gets interesting. What does Jay Powell say about the interest rates moving forward this year? Does he give any indication on cutting rates later this year? While the expectation today is that he keeps it the same, and we shouldn't see anything crazy happen if that's the case, it's more about the outlook. And what you see in the market usually is a lot of front running, right? Things usually get priced in based on expectations that could be coming down from 2, 3, 4 months from now. So the thing we'll be paying close attention to is looking into, let's say March meeting, but then also into May's. What's the expectation as we move out of Q1 and into Q2? Does Jay Powell give any indication? Usually he does a pretty good job. Sometimes he does, though, slip up and give, a little bit more details than he should in terms of interest rates, and people start to speculate on that. And that's where you can see the real big spikes in the market or big dips in the market, depending on, if things are dovish or, the opposite. So that is kind of where we are today, guys. The overall markets are looking pretty good, pretty solid right now. And honestly, I think these markets right now are just being heavily manipulated. Like if you look at kind of where we are right now and what's been happening, the market goes up a little bit, comes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, comes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, comes down a little bit. We're kind of stuck in this range right now. We're very much range bound. And I'm continuing to look at American-based cryptos as the cryptos that I'm looking to stack. I'm also looking at, okay, which sectors do I think are going to pop off? RWA for me, AI, right? These are two big ones. And then obviously just the layer one and DeFi sector too, like in that blue chip realm. I'm looking to just stack my chips when we get those 7, 8, 10, 12% dips. Ondo Finance had a big partnership with XRP yesterday. You've got H bar hanging here in the balance. You've got a lot of these ISO compliant plays that I think are being manipulated right now, being held down and just kind of waiting to pop off, right? But today's speech will be a big day. Now, again, the expectation is everything stays the same. If that's the case, I don't think we see some crazy movement in the market today, like nothing drastic. But pay close attention today around this afternoon, because if we get some fireworks, if we get some crazy news, whether J. Powell does something different with the rates or something is said there that pumps the markets or dumps the markets based on what he's going to do in the future, this is a great opportunity to either buy the dip, trade. So just stay locked in, guys. I'll have you guys covered. Make sure you guys do subscribe for more. I appreciate you all for watching, and let's continue to rock these markets and continue to dominate in crypto. Appreciate you guys for watching again. Peace out.